Hello, everybody. I'm Mrs. Q, and welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all, I would like to thank all my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. That means you love my videos. And if you love my videos and haven't subscribed yet, hey, what you waiting on? Click the subscribe button, and you're in there to get more of me, Mrs. Q, and my silent but absent co-host CJ, because CJ is at home and I'm on my way home. All right. Today is, I think when I glance, hi. So today is Friday, not February, Lord, I done went back. Friday, June 8th, 2018, and it's time for Real Friday with your girl, Mrs. Q. And for those of you who are just joining me, basically, I took the not ready, and that's okay because I'm alone. And this mine, and it's hard getting in and out of because it's like a mini SUV. It's not like my van. So yeah, I almost fell and busted my face because for real, my foot got caught on the bottom of the the part that down there at the bottom where you get in at and your feet rest. I guess that's what you can call it. So yeah, but anyway, I'm fine, y'all. I'm fine. No worries. So of course, with me taking the day off, I needed the day off because I was tired, and my car really, I for those of y'all who don't know, I really do take care of my vehicles. I get them serviced like they're supposed to be serviced and everything. So yeah, that's why they last a long time. When you get your car serviced like you're supposed to, they last. Now, every now and then, nobody's perfect. The automaker might make one that's, every now and then you get a bad apple, but hey, automakers are not perfect, so you got to roll with it. Anyway, let's keep it moving. PSAs. Unfortunately, I don't really have any. PSA, Father's Day is next weekend, June 17th. Okay, so if you don't have no gift for your father, if you're fortunate to still have him, or you're the father of your children, if y'all still have a good relationship, you married. I don't know what people's situation is, but it seems like every time I automatically assume everybody is good, I get messages through YouTube. You don't know what everybody's situation is. Everybody not like you, blah, blah, blah. For real. And normally I just delete and block. But hey, I can't help it. My life is good, and I try to uplift other people. So, like, for real, I don't have the problem. They have the problem. But anyway, like I said, for all the wonderful fathers and dads that you know of, that you intend on getting gifts for, this weekend is a pretty good weekend to go ahead and start getting those gifts. The earlier you get out there and get those gifts, the better, because, and I've heard some people, some men, in different places, out at restaurants, at work, over the years, complain that nobody really makes a big whoop about Father's Day like they make about Mother's Day. For real. But I'm just saying, I do for my husband, because my husband is a wonderful father to our children. He's a wonderful husband, and I celebrate him every chance I get. So yeah, anyway, and that's why I just came from buying his gift, although I messed up. Okay, quick story. Mr. Q loves golf. When I say love, he plays golf every chance he get, every weekend. The first thing Mr. Q did when he retired for the Army, he played golf every day. For real. Mr. Q was on leave for like close to 6 months. He played golf every single day. I kid you not. So yeah, Mr. Q loves golf. And on our last trip to Augusta, he took his golf clubs. You see what I'm saying? We going on a plane to a couple of states from us, and you worried about taking some golf clubs to play golf with? Really? So anyway, they ripped his travel bag. So he hasn't bought him a new one. So I went and got him a new and approved at his favorite store, Golf Galaxy. Now, Mr. Q has an account. So what I did was, so he could get those points, I bought the gift under his account. And my dumb self didn't think about it till after I did it. Normally, I get the receipt I get it printed and sent to me in the email. I thought it was going to ask me what email I wanted to send to. Nope, it didn't do that. So that means the receipt went to Mr. Q's email. So more than likely, he knows what he's getting for Father's Day when he get off. So, hey, it's so big, I can't hide it anyway. So, hey, I mean, I was like, for real, y'all, I messed up. I was like, for once, I was going to be able to get him. Every now and then, I could completely surprise him, but I messed that up. My bad. Devontae and Deontay, those are my sons. So, hey, but we going to keep it moving. Anyway, so I went to look to see if I could find said thing. I had a double bogey because I also went to our first PSA, which I've already given. Today is the first day of the Brahmin Factory Store semi-annual sale. And basically they had the same stuff that they had 2 weeks ago, so I was okay, but I really wanted one travel bag that for some reason I don't have, and I went on ahead and bought one, and for real, I bought it. Yeah, so when I get home later on, I'll do an unboxing. And y'all will see CJ, okay? For real, y'all gonna see CJ when we do the unboxing when I get home. But anyway, so yeah, checked out a couple of golf places. They didn't have what I was looking for Mr. Q. Where is all this traffic coming from? Well, we getting off right here. I guess we'll just have to take the long way home. Y'all don't mind, do you? We're just gonna chat while I'm on my way home. Shout out to Joshy Michael. OMG. Joshy, if you are watching, you'll be cracking me up on my way home. Oh my God. I'll be like, how do I keep missing his lives? I probably be talking on the phone. For real. Joshy is a hoot. When he be driving and he be telling folks to get out the way, and oh my God. Anyway, but like I said, back to this semi-annual sale. So I was at the outlets this weekend in San Marcos, premium outlet in San Marcos. And I actually got a chance to go to a few more stores than I normally do, because normally I only get a chance to go to Brahmin, Dooney, and Coach. Well, this time I got to go to a few more. So anyway, Brahmin semi-annual sale at the factory stores. Everything regular price is 50% off. Clearance is an extra 60% off. And they only had a few items that were 70% off. Now, for real, they had some pretty good deals, because I'm glad I waited. I wish I would have waited to buy that Finley, but that was the last Finley they had, and they didn't get any more, so I would have missed out on Miss Finley. Womp. Anyway, so basically, yeah. So they do not, I repeat, do not ship clearance. They are so serious about that. This is now in Brahmin's corporate policy. They now print it on the bottom of your receipt. For real. They print it on the bottom of your receipt. They do not ship clearance. And at the sale today, every time they had, you saw a sign for like the schematics, like how much, if your bag was $425, 50% off is, you see what I'm saying? On the back of that, they had a sign that basically said they do not ship clearance. So don't call and ask. I don't want y'all to get your face cracked in case they do answer the phone. I'm just saying, it is now Brahman company policy at the outlet, the factory store, aka outlets, that they do not ship clearance. For real, for real. Ain't no asking, ain't no getting special permission. They don't ship. Sorry, y'all. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, so I did go to the sale, and the funny thing, I'll tell y'all the funny story when I do the unboxing, because y'all know I always got a story for y'all. For real, for real. So yeah, so that was the first thing. I guess I'm just telling y'all the PSAs of what's going on at the outlet specials that I saw today. Coach, everything is now 60% off in the outlet store. So, except perfume. So, and they got, I say 80% of the store is new stock. For real, for real. So, if you went to the outlet a couple of weeks ago or last week when they was having the 7% off, trust me, everything now is 60% off with the exception of perfume, and they got a whole lot of new stuff. I wish I could take pictures, but a lot of factory stores now, outlets, they getting sold. A lot of them don't want you to take pictures. For real, for real. I'm so serious. Coach, the lady tapped me and showed and told me, man, we would appreciate it if you do not take any pictures. I was going to take a few for, the Coach Gun Road group. Shout out to Melissa Purse. Hey, girl, I was going to take a few for the group and couldn't take none because she tapped me on the shoulder and asked me not to. So since she asked me not to nicely, the display was just so pretty, I wanted to take a picture of it. But since she asked me too nicely, I didn't take a picture. So they got sold now. They don't want you taking pictures. I don't get it, but hey, they got their reasons. Whatever. Anyway, they had a whole bunch of nice stuff there. And like I said, I'll show y'all what I bought at my in my haul video when I get home. Alright. So that was Brahman. That was Coach. And yes, I went to Dooney and Burke. Y'all know I always have to hit up Dooney and Burke, even if I buy a few handful of items. Dooney and Burke didn't have no special sales. Womp, womp, womp. But I did find a few good deals there, and I was able to get my 10% off using my military ID. But for some reason today, all of a sudden, I couldn't get the 10% off the clearance items. Womp, womp, womp. That's all right. It's cool. Hey, it's good. It's all good. Whatever. I'm trying to think. Anybody else had a sale? Went to Van Housen. They had 50% off, but I couldn't find Mr. Q anything good. I went to Under Armour, which is in between Dooney and Burke and Coach, and they just had up to 40% off. 2 weeks ago, they had 40% off the entire store, but whatever. Anyway, I already bought him what I'm going to buy him because Mr. Q don't need no more outfits, no more golf anything. Mr. Q got so many shirts. Oh my God. One day I might show y'all my closet once I get it cleaned up and get stuff out of there that don't belong in there, so y'all can see all the shirts, the golf shirts that Mr. Q has. For real, for real. But every now and then I bought him one or two items because then I can go, man, you need to start getting rid of some of them old shirts, the ones you don't hardly wear, the ones that are wore out. And I give him a chance, and by the time I get ready to go in there and clean out the closet, if he has not gotten rid of the stuff that's wore out, I get rid of it for him. For real, for real. Put it in the bag, drop it off at Salvation Army and keep it moving. Get my receipt and keep it moving. I'm trying to think. The Brighton store was not open. They're actually remodeling it, and I was so disappointed because I've been trying to get the Brighton ever since the Purse Fairy reveal video. Shout out to the Purse Fairy. Hey, if you're watching. I can't really see right now. I'm driving. Anyway, so hopefully I get there soon. I'm trying to think. They closed the UGG store. Womp, womp, womp. That's no wonder I couldn't find it. Michael Kors. I got a chance to go to Michael Kors. Michael Kors, their sale was, what was their sale? I think it was 60% off the entire store. and they gave you a coupon to get an extra 20% off. For real. That's a good sale. And I tried on a couple pair of shoes. I still didn't find the ones I was looking for, so I didn't buy anything, nothing in Michael Kors. But I had a nice time looking. Let me see, where else did I go today? I went to the Gucci outlet. Hated it. Let me stop there. None of the bags were functional for me, so I just kept it pushing. Not that I was gonna buy anything today, but Joshy had me all hyped up. I was thinking I was gonna find some of the deals he had, but nope, not in mine. Where else did I go today? Oh, I also went to New Balance. They had a pretty good sale, 40% off, but I didn't find anything in New Balance. I went to Kipling. Kipling was so crowded, I turned around and came out of Kipling. For real. Because the store is small. The store here is small. The last store I went, I just didn't see anything that made me want to just, I gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So those are all my PSAs for the day from the outlet. I don't know anybody else having a sale right about now. So that's all I got for y'all as far as PSAs go. Yay! PSAs! Man. Turn this air down. So now we come to the part of the video where I do my rant. So one of the things I can't stand is a customer service rep that does not know their job, or shall I say, know their product. If you are going to be a customer service rep for a company, a big one at that, and you're going to be accepting phone calls of people that call in with issues, wanting to get information about your company and products that your company make, you need to be up on what it is your company do before you pick up the phone. I'm just saying. If you need some little training, if you need to go back to the drawing board, I'm going to need you to do that. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened today, and I don't care if anybody get mad, but that's one of my pet peeves. So, I went to the Brahmin sale, like I said, and I was looking at some of the posts in the Facebook group that I moderate, Brahmin Handbags and Accessories DSB. Shout out, hey. Anyway, and I think it was Lauren. Real cool with Lauren, and I know Lauren had been looking for a certain pattern, but I thought she was only looking for the Mariana. So when I didn't see it, I didn't think nothing of it. I bought my one item and I left. But then when I saw her post asking, and she asked a question if they had a Duxbury, I remember that they did have a Duxbury in the pattern the alternate bag in the pattern that she was looking for. So I turned my vehicle back around, went to go look, but unfortunately they were sold out. So I ended up buying a few more items. Where they do that at? Anyway, so I went to go put the items in the back of the vehicle here, and I went to take the big bag out and put it in the dust bag, and then I realized it didn't have a dust bag. So then I looked at the small item. I said, well, I just put the smaller one in the dust bag, for reveal when we get home. So I ain't got to do all that. I just come on and do it. And it didn't have a dust bag. So I goes back in the store to inquire, And I was told that what they found is sometimes they come in with a dust bag and sometimes they don't. And if they don't have a dust bag, they're no longer allowed to take dust bags out of the other bag to put it in that bag. Womp, womp, womp. First of all, Brahman, let me tell y'all something. It's bad enough that you tell us any bag we buy at the outlet is not covered by the warranty. But don't listen to that, because normally it is. You know, if you call in and tell them you want to get it fixed, they'll go ahead and fix it for free. I've done it already several times. Anyway, it's bad enough the bag don't come with a registration card so we can register the bag. It's bad enough that y'all have that many outlets. It's bad enough. Bad enough. I'm supposed to be going to the store. I'm going to have to turn around. It's bad enough that... Bump it. I'll go back after I do the reveal. Anyway, it's bad enough that I get there and there was hardly no new items there. So I basically, in my opinion, it could have been better. But for you to sit up there, not put a registration card in the bag to make sure I don't register because the bag don't qualify for the 2-year warranty, you gonna send that bag to the outlet without a dust bag? You dead wrong for that. You dead wrong. You dead wrong. As much money as I pay for that third thing, that's kind of like company policy. Every Brahman bag you buy, it should have a dust bag in it. And it normally does. Hell, every bag I done bought had a dust bag in it unless I bought it second hand and the seller couldn't find it, or it was ripped, or for whatever reason or another it just didn't have one because I bought it second hand. But even if I bought it from the outlet, I had a dust bag once before. I'll just call company. I calls and I asked the question because another lady, you know, she stopped me outside and asked me the same thing, and I told her I'm just gonna call corporate. They'll send me one. Don't worry about it. You should call corporate too. So I think the lady's name was Margaret. I can't remember. I just remember it started with an M. So I posed the question, told her who I was, posed the question. Are the bags that are being sent to the outlet, are they no longer coming with dust bags? Well, hold on. Let me ask the person at the outlet. Hello. Last time I checked, Brahman factory items come from Brahman company. Really? For real? For real? I ain't say nothing. I just said, okay. So when she came back, the story I was giving with, sometimes they get them with dust bags and sometimes they don't. I said, okay. I said, well, I am an avid collector, Brahmanista, and I store my bags in their dust cover like they're supposed to be. So she said, okay, well, as a one-time courtesy, I'll send you one for one of your bags. I said, no, I bought 2. She said, well, I sent it for the one. So which bag did you buy? So I told her, and she said, this lady fixed her lips and said, well, that bag is so big, it don't come with a dust bag. What? Oh, the devil is a lie. Oh my gosh. I said, ma'am, no, that's not right. All Brahman bags come with a dust bag. She's like, no, it's so big. No, it's too big for a dust bag, because the biggest dust bag, I said, ma'am, I'm going to stop you right there. I said, because I have a Brahman Duxbury Weekender, and it's bigger than that bag, and it came with a dust bag. Now, that's a darn shame that I'm a customer, and I know more than you know. Girl, do yourself a favor. Next time, don't answer the phone. Give it to somebody else. Hell, I'd rather be on hold and talk to somebody that do know than to get straight through and talk to somebody that don't know. Okay, I'm just saying, for real, for real. I'm just being honest. So, my thing is, so then she kind of act like, it kind of seemed like she copped an attitude, because she's going to say, well, let me look up the bag. So she looked up the bag, and I guess she looked at the dimensions. She's like, oh, well, I'll send you a dust bag as a one-time courtesy. I said, ma'am, I bought 2 bags. I also bought a Brahmin Ruby, and it didn't have a dust bag either. That's why I called and asked the question. Oh, well, it's a small one. I guess I could send you one for that one too. Brahmin, this what we doing now? This what we doing? Company that's reputable for their awesome customer service. This is what we doing. So I said in my head, she is really trying my nerves. But because I want this dust bag and I ain't paying for it, because y'all know me, I was getting ready to get on my soapbox and say I'm paying all this money for these bags and I can't get no damn complimentary dust bag, then I could turn my vehicle right back around and take these bags complimentary back to the store and complimentary get my money back. Don't play with me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I said, well, I'm sure I'm still, and she's like, well, I'm going to go ahead. I said, well, my name is LaShonda Bates. I'm sure I'm in your system. I know you hard. I just need your address so I can go ahead. So in other words, you just didn't want to look my info up. It's still the same. Ain't nothing changed. It's still the same since the last time I called. But you know what? She ain't sell me nothing. She don't owe me nothing but good customer service. And since she don't know how to give it, then I'll be calling Brahmin customer service on Monday. How about that? Play with me if you want to. Like I said, I cannot stand. That's one of my pet peeves. That's why they send you the training. And if above all, anything else, if you don't know, ma'am, can you hold on while I get the answer to that question? Ma'am, can you hold on while I get somebody that can answer that question? You know what I'm saying? You can even tell me who to call to get the right answer, and I'll call them. Like I said, time is something that you can waste, and I'm sorry, I've been on this earth for some years. I don't have no more time for you to waste, because I'm only going to come this way one time. I'm just saying. So, all I got to say is, companies can't fix stuff if they don't know there's a problem. So they gonna know it's a problem, because my thing is, I'm gonna need you to do a little bit better, boo-boo, Miss Margaret, Margot, whatever the heck your name is, or I'm gonna need you not to answer the phone. And if it get to a point to whereas Brahmin can't ride with their customers, with the customer service, then I'm gonna get off this ride. I'm just saying. So yeah. Well, that's all I got for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be all right. And I'm be getting my dust bags gonna be in the mail on Monday. All right, so y'all have a good night. I'll be back with y'all in you, because I'm getting ready to pass through a couple of dead zones and I don't want it to drop. And I'll be back with an unboxing later. Love y'all.